There's another universe. Please make some noise. Give me a
In today's video, I will talk about the top 5 financial mistakes new adult day program owners make so you don't have to make them. Number 1, signing a lease too early. Many adult day program providers commit to a building before they thoroughly read their lease, initiate the licensing process, receive zoning and fire approval. So it's so important to make sure you receive a zoning and fire approval, because you can't operate business if you're not permitted by the county to operate business or your city to operate business. So make sure the county or the city permits you to operate an adult day program in that particular location and that particular building. You'll end up paying thousands in rent while your site is just sitting or not operable. You have to get a special permit, which is called a conditional permit, which takes a very long time. So a better approach would be to negotiate 6 to 7 months of rent abatement or a flexible start date while you're waiting for the licensing process. But after you confirm that you're allowed to operate business or an adult day program in that particular location. Number 2, not knowing your state reimbursement rates. So some owners choose their services before they check in with the state to see how much they actually pay per hour or participant. Then they discover their program can't cover payroll or overhead. So typically you get paid based upon your client's attendance. So you pay your staff and all of your revenue is based on if your client shows up. So you need to make sure whatever that dollar amount is paid out per your client's attendance or per your client is enough to cover your payroll costs, your building expenses, and everything else. A better approach would be to research your state reimbursement rates first and build your budget around that and design your program and your ratios according to whatever the payout is. So if you get paid higher for behavioral services and lower for another service, make sure you have enough of those behavioral service hours and enough of vocational service hours to pay your monthly expenses. Number 3, overhiring or overpaying too soon. So I know you can get very excited about building your team. It's super exciting when you're starting something new, building a new team, but staffing is your number 1 expense. So if you hire too many people before your census grows, your payroll will wipe you out. Okay, so here's a better approach. Start lean. Hire only what you need in the beginning based upon the ratio that you receive. So if you have 3 participants that are starting, only hire the 1 staff for those 3 participants if they're a 3-to-1 ratio. Okay, if you have 5 participants starting, only hire 1 staff for those 5 participants when they're starting. You know, you maintain compliance, but you can add positions as you increase payroll. Number 4, not separating business and personal financing. Okay, this is super, super important. So you don't want to mix your personal and business accounts together. It's an accounting nightmare. There's tax confusion, there's legal risk, so you could lose LLC protection. You'll miss deductions and bookkeeping errors if you do so. So here's what you need to do. Open a business bank account with your EIN number immediately after forming your LLC, and you want to keep all your expenses separated. Number 5, not reserving working capital. So if you see my videos before, you'll know I talk about 3 months of working capital, minimum 3 months of working capital. So no matter, how well you plan, there's always delays. I mean, you can do everything perfect. You can hire a coach. You can hire somebody that's been through opening up an adult day program. There's always going to be delays, Medicaid approval delays, staff turnover, vehicle repairs, and many others. So many owners shouldn't operate paycheck by paycheck from day one. It's not a safe bet. Here's the better approach. Build 3 to 6 months of working capital reserve. enough to cover your rent, your payroll, insurance, and all of your other expenses. So before you open your doors, you should have that safety net. So when you think of how much working capital you need, you want to add up all of your monthly expenses, and multiply that times 3, and even better, multiply that times 6, so that you can have enough money in the bank as a reserve in case emergency occurs. Okay. Here's a bonus mistake that I would like to share with you guys as well. Spending on looks over licensing is another common mistake that's made. It's tempting to pour out all your money on fancy decorations, high-end furniture in the beginning, but none of that matters if your license, zoning, and compliance isn't approved. So make sure you focus early on funds that require state inspection, not what looks good and cute on Pinterest, because that's not going to get you licensed. You can always upgrade at a later date. There's nothing wrong with having fancy and nice things, but you want to do that when you pass all your licenses, your inspections. You want to make sure you have what's needed to pass that, but not all the bells and whistles and the extra. Okay, so let's recap this. Some smart formulas for financial stability. So number 1, research your reimbursement rate and build your budget around your reimbursement rate. Okay. Number 2, form an LLC and secure that EIN so you can get that business account. Number 3, find a building but negotiate the rent abatement, that free rent. Number 4, build operating reserves, that working capital reserve, and make sure it's at least 3 to 6 months. Okay. Number 5, hire strategically based on enrollment. Okay. You don't want to hire a whole bunch of people in the beginning. Make sure you hire lean, and as your clients enroll, then you can add on your staff according to whatever that ratio is. Okay. And then lastly, you want to track all your income and your expenses weekly. Please don't wait a month. Please don't wait 2 weeks. Don't wait, do it weekly. Don't wait a year to start tracking all your expenses. Make sure you're staying on top of your income and staying on top of your expenses. Okay. So the bottom line is, don't rush to look like a business. Focus on being financially ready to run one. It's a long game. You don't want to just rush and be like, I'm in business, so you can tell everybody you're in business, but you're not financially capable of staying in business. Okay, so be smart about it. If this video resonated with you, like it and drop a comment below telling me what was a tip that was your light bulb moment. And if you want to be the first to know when I drop my next video, subscribe. And if you're interested in applying for my 20-week group training called Building Profitable Adult Day Programs, click that link in the video description and schedule a call with me. This training is an opportunity to work with me directly and learn step-by-step how to build a profitable adult day program. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye.